So now Dibyendu Mandal is joining us from Parliament and Shama Mishra is joining us from Mumbai. Dibyendu, will come to you because that's where all the action is right now, with the Finance Minister and the team of budget makers already there. We saw Minister of State Pankaj Chaudhary also there. So has the cabinet meeting started?
Yes, the cabinet meeting is about to begin. The Prime Minister is about to arrive. You have to leave me here because there's a route that the Prime Minister's route is in place.
No worries.
We are being requested. I'll join you in about 5 minutes from now, but you'll have to leave me for the next 5 minutes.
All right, Dibyendu will come back to you momentarily. If I can go across to my other colleague who is standing by in Mumbai, Shama Mishra. Shama, morning to you. How are the markets faring as we speak?
Well, Ramesh, for starters, as Munmun has already said, that markets did open in green, but now if you see, it's not trading in green and it's trading in red. However, it's not really very low, not really very much in the red zone, but yeah, it's the Sensex is about 85 points down, and for Nifty as well. So we have always seen that during the budget, during the announcement of the budget, markets are always volatile, and we do see these kind of patterns because the investors are closely watching, closely monitoring the announcements, and once the announcements start to happen, once Nirmala Sitharaman, the finance minister, starts tabling her budget, at that time we will have to see how the markets are reacting, because a lot of a lot of things are riding on various infrastructure sectors or other sectors related to the development area as we progress towards achieving the goal of Viksit Bharat. So all these sectors will be closely watched. For now, we are saying that markets are trading in red, but it's not very something which really has to be worried about, as we had seen on the announcement of the results of the Lok Sabha. But yes, we will have to wait and watch for the announcements as and when the finance minister does it, and how the markets and the investors are reacting at that time.
Yes. Also, Shama, if you could tell us, what are the indicators that the markets are expecting from the budget?
Well, I've already mentioned that on announcement of the budget, the investors are closely scrutinizing all the announcements that the finance minister makes, and today is no different. And we did see the start that it was in green, but now it's trading in red, and we are hopeful that it will soon turn in green. But given the record that markets have always or mostly been in the red zone on the day of the announcement of the budget, we will have to see today as well. What really impacts these investors or the market as whole is the various significant announcements. First of all is the fiscal deficit. The announcement of the fiscal deficit, how much the government is going to spend, how much is the borrowing going to be. All these really impacts the economy, and the investors will be actually looking for it. If we are talking about a higher deficit, fiscal deficit, so we will have to face that higher interest rates. And once the people are burdened with higher interest rates, it will impact the economy. Once this happens, you will see that the markets will go in the red zone. If there is a balanced fiscal deficit, then there'll be a green a zone where the markets would be actually functioning. Apart from this, I was also mentioning that what all sectors government are going to lay their emphasis on, thrust on, for example, R&D, for example, the new and renewable energy area, the EV. All these would be also keenly watched. We are also talking about the taxes. So first of all, it's income tax. If the slab, if the exemption in the income tax slab actually gets higher, people will get relief. The salaried class will get relief. They will have more income. They will have more money rather in their hand to spend. And once that money comes into the system, that disposable income comes into the system, it will actually be a beneficial factor for the economy. So this is actually impacting the economy. and if there is an exemption or a higher tax slab announcement at in this budget, then the markets will react positively and we will see a green zone playing over there as well. We are also seeing the investments that I've told you, so in
Right.
various sectors. So for example, if you're talking about infrastructure, if there is an increased investment in infrastructure, there are new projects, so there'll be the investors would be looking out for stocks related to companies with steel, cement and other construction related stocks, construction related
Right.
companies.
Shama, do
So
stay
all
on.
these would be,
I hate to
in
interrupt you
connection.
there, but
And
let
as
me
and when
quickly go across to our colleague Debyendu Mondal, who is standing outside Parliament House. Debyendu, it's the first full budget in Prime Minister Modi's third term in government, and Minister Sitaraman will present her 7th consecutive budget record in itself. Set it up for our viewers, please.
Well, Ramesh, that's right. Firstly, apologies for the last time because, as I said, there was a route for the Prime Minister. But however, of course, this will be the third budget of Modi 3.0, Modi government's, in fact, third term's first budget. So, of course, and for Nirmala Sitharaman as the finance minister, it will be her 7th consecutive budget, which no other women finance minister of India have ever, achieved this feat. So, of course, this is something that everyone is looking forward to. We were also talking to some of the senior leaders in the Modi cabinet, and everyone is talking about how this budget is going to be all about, Viksit Bharat and for the development of India. They're very positive that this budget will bring about development and, all the measures is perhaps going to be taken in the budget that would lead India in the right path of development and the $5 trillion economy that the government is aiming by the end of this 5-year. So, of course, the Union Cabinet, the Prime Minister has arrived here. The Union Cabinet is shortly to begin from now. The scheduled time is 10:15 a.m. for the Union Cabinet, after which, after the Union Cabinet gives the approval of the budget, Nirmala Sitharaman, along with her Minister of State and the Finance Ministry team, would proceed to the lower house of the Lok Sabha, where at 11 a.m. She will be laying the papers on table to present the budget, for the first budget of Modi 3.0, in fact the first full budget of Modi 3.0 this time in Parliament. It will be at about 11 a.m. Leaders, parliamentarians have started arriving from about 9:45 a.m. We have been tracking it here inside the Parliament building, where senior leaders, ministers, Union Minister, we just saw Rajnath Singh, Defence Minister, Home Minister Amit Shah, other cabinet ministers including Jyotiraditya Scindia, Jayant Chaudhary, all arriving at the Parliament building to attend this crucial Union Cabinet, where the budget approval by the Union Cabinet is going to take place. What we are picking up is that the Union Cabinet has also begun, and shortly from now, Nirmala Sitharaman will proceed to the Lok Sabha to present her budget. So, of course, lot of expectations in this budget, which would perhaps, as I've been saying, will lead the path towards development. There are expectations from the middle class, the expectation in the market, in the manufacturing sector, in the construction sector. So, a lot of expectation. Let's see what the budget unfolds in the Parliament.
Oh, absolutely. In less than 45 minutes from now, we expect the budget presentation to start in the lower house of Parliament, that is the Lok Sabha, and the cabinet meeting has begun, is what you've just told us. Thank you, Debyendu. Shama will request you to stay on. For now,